John Finolio in studio with us tonight. And John, we're hearing that the operation could go for several more days.
Well, that's right, Rick. Immigrant rights advocates tell us that past ICE raids have started late at night or even the following day as people are heading to work or dropping off their kids at school. The uncertainty of what happens next is keeping longtime residents without legal status on edge tonight. A word of warning, this report contains some disturbing images.
I would not be surprised if we see activity early Monday morning, basically way late tonight, or other times during this week.
Reverend Zachary Hoover says undocumented communities need to stay vigilant and know their rights.
They need to know that they don't have to open the door unless there's a judicial warrant, which is a warrant that's signed by a judge.
Immigration and Customs Enforcement agents will reportedly target 9 major cities across the U.S. over multiple days, an operation slated to begin Sunday.
Please open the door.
ICE is expected to arrest some 2,000 immigrants and their families who already have court orders to be removed. The New York Times reports the operation will also include collateral deportations, meaning any undocumented person at the site of a raid may be arrested.
What do you say to critics who may argue that President Trump has every right to go after people who are in this country illegally who have orders for deportation?
Yeah, I would just ask, if you knew you could be killed, or your child could be killed, or your partner could be killed by staying the place that you were, would you stay there?
The raids, coming as newly released video, shows crowded and deplorable conditions at makeshift detention centers along the U.S.-Mexico border, where many detainees say they've been held for weeks without showers or due process.
We are not a terrorist.
Vice President Mike Pence toured 2 Texas facilities Friday, where men are corralled behind metal fences and children have been separated from their parents.
These families are receiving compassionate care in a proper environment, and I asked every one of those little children, are you being well taken care of? And they all looked at me and said, yes, see. And that did my heart good.
Reverend Hoover paints a very different picture.
We've been to the border. We have people in our network who have been inside, obviously have not been able to take cameras in until recently. Cameras have been allowed in, and the situation is as bad as it has been described. Children being treated as if not they were the treasure of heaven, but as if they were worthless, and adults the same.
The ACLU has already filed a preemptive federal lawsuit in San Francisco seeking a temporary restraining order that would force ICE agents to allow detainees legal access. I'll send it back to you.
All right, Joe.